Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jordan Kawachi, your host, and this is Hollywood Lights, the show designed to help keep you up to date on all of the latest Hollywood gossip. Tonight on Bieber Watch, it appears our beloved Canadian idol has gone in for a grope. Though both Bieber's rep and the girl in question have said that it was just bad timing and there was no actual contact. I'd have to say after reviewing the photo in question that there's no way in hell it couldn't have been nothing. Was it a ploy to possibly make ex-Selena Gomez jealous? Or perhaps he's just really dedicated to making his fans happy. But with no other sources to confirm nor deny this, I guess all I can say is that there's going to be one less lonely breast in the world tonight. Well, enough about the Biebs. Let's get this show started. And on the panel tonight, we have at the far end, Winston. Watch him. He smiles, he looks single, he's frail. And in the seat next to him, it's Henry. He's a little too spicy for the pepper. And lastly, she wears pink on Wednesdays, it's Lauren. And the first topic of this evening is unlikely musicals. First up, we've got Tina Fey creating Mean Girls, the musical. Yes, that's right. Original writer for the movie is coming out with the musical. And can I get your guys' thoughts on that?
Let me tell you, I am excited. More like ecstatic for this musical to come out.
Mean Girls. Okay, right. That's the one about the girl who is mean and.
Have you even seen the movie? No?
No.
He can't sit with us.
You can't sit with us.
He can't.
Should I think he goes? Should I?
That's so not fetch.
I can see their. I should stay. Okay, I'll stay. I'm gonna stay. They say I should stay. Sorry.
Let's just find a new topic. Just make him comfortable.
Yeah, I think we gotta talk about something else now.
Okay. Well, let's talk about how when you take a musical and turn it into a movie, it ends up being garbage. Like Rock of Ages.
You call that movie garbage? That's
yeah,
probably
I just did, actually,
my sixth favorite musical
Oh,
out
your
there.
sixth
My
favorite?
sixth
Oh,
favorite
no.
musical. Yeah.
That's kind of high up
That's
there.
in the
Okay,
third
fine.
quartile.
It's
I believe.
my fifth favorite musical. Top
Oh.
5.
Demonstrate.
Yeah.
Demonstrate.
Prove it to us.
All right, count me down.
5,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Pour some sugar on me in the name of love. Is that good enough?
I think so. No.
No.
Judges,
rock me
You're better than Tom
all
Cruise.
night.
You're way better than Tom Cruise.
I can get on the table and jump off of it.
No, no,
No, that's okay.
We don't have insurance for that.
Yeah.
Let's keep it under the
I
table.
mean, I got a guitar here.
Okay, got any other musicals?
Well, with Tom Cruise, I know Legend is a popular film that could become a musical. I really think Tim Curry has a beautiful singing voice, as demonstrated 100 times over, and for him to showcase it one more time with giant phallic horns would be awesome.
What?
Legend. Wow.
Yep.
What an
I like the
obscure
little
reference.
people in that.
If we're gonna keep going with Tom Cruise, what about that Top Gun musical? Right? Did they make that, or are they gonna make that?
I hope they make that.
I don't think that's
I
planned.
think it's
but-
Are you
dangerous
sure?
to sing while driving on an airplane.
I thought Aaron Soderbergh was working on the Top Gun musical.
No.
No?
Maybe.
That's not happening.
That's-
Stop trying to make that happen.
I really want it to happen.
No. You know what's going to happen though?
What?
I don't know. Just
Ouch.
kidding.
That's
I
embarrassing.
had something.
I'm kind of hoping
And I
for maybe
lost
like Monsters Inc. the musical.
Don't do it.
Really?
That would be the
Why?
best.
It's
it.
Monsters Inc.
Don't do it. It worked well with
It
Lion
just
King,
sounds like a
but the
musical.
costume, I mean,
Monsters singing.
Lion King was legit, and Monsters Inc. will be just as good.
You know
maybe,
it's gonna be.
Maybe not.
they won't do it.
No,
No,
I support you.
The
Are they gonna get
Goonies.
John
The
Goodman?
Goonies. They could do the Goonies. The Goonies would be
The
good.
Goonies musical.
I want an entire song for
that is an
Chester
across the
Copperpot.
board
I want an
agreement
entire
for the
chunk song. Seriously, just oh man.
do the truffle shuffle.
And it could be like a refrain, like it starts out like happy and then it goes to like a sad refrain.
They could get like 50 big actors just running around truffle and shuffling.
That's the thing where you're
You could get all the big name big guys. You could get
on the
Jack
stage.
Black,
That is
Jonah Hill,
horrible.
Seth Rogen. All of them in this musical. Think about it. All
Seth
doing
Rogen
the truffle
lost weight.
shuffle.
Seth Rogen lost weight.
Yeah, he's
not-
still fat enough to do the truffle shuffle.
It's at heart. He's still Seth Rogen.
He's got a meaty
at
heart, I agree.
Yeah.
He's got. It's full of cholesterol.
You know, I'd actually kind of like to see Harry Potter the musical.
They-
I mean,
they-
they
they're
have
doing
it
that
on
already.
YouTube, but
A
Harry Potter
very-
musical.
yeah.
Harry Potter musical.
a
on
very
YouTube.
Potter
Harry
musical.
Potter
Very
musical.
Potter musical.
And part
You know,
2.
It's I have to say I haven't seen Harry Potter just because
Okay,
of the
now
length of the movie.
you get out
excited
now.
to see
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna bring it back in, and when we come back, we'll check in with Bruce and take a look at some really questionable fashion choices of musicians. This is Hollywood Lights, and we'll be right back.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bruce Jones, and I will be your fashion correspondent for the evening. First off, let's take a look at Rihanna and her sheer dress that she wore recently. Man, whatever happened to that innocent girl from the Ponder Replay video in 05? I mean, it's not even her birthday, and she's out here rocking the birthday suit like it's nothing. And speaking of sweet and innocent looks, let's take a look back at Malia Cyrus back in her Hannah Montana days. Don't we just miss that innocent girl? Honestly, it seems like she has no idea what she's wearing now. Somebody needs to talk to that stylist, because obviously they took a piece of aluminum foil, wrapped it around her, and cropped the turtleneck. That's not cute. But I just can't rag on the guys. Let's talk about him. Lil Wayne is rocking the inflatable shorts now. I think I've seen this before. Oh, that's right. Donnie from the Wild Thornberries. Crazy, right? But he's not the only rapper who seems to be getting his inspiration from cartoon characters. Wiz Khalifa, in his new album, man, definitely feel sorry for those Dalmatians. If you listen quietly, you can hear Sarah McLachlan crying in the back. I feel bad, but hey, I didn't make the fits, they did.
And we're back. Next topic of the night is unlikely baby names. Now, this isn't incredibly outrageous, but Matthew McConaughey's baby boy's name is Livingston. Now, can I get your guys' thoughts on
Not
that?
even weird. My name's Winston.
Yeah, that's
That's
normal.
So
That's
just
still
because
kind
your
of weird.
name's Winston, that means that Livingston isn't weird.
So is anything with a stun at the end?
No, it doesn't have
weird?
anything to do with the stun. It just has to do with it's not that big of a deal. I've heard of Livingston before. Isn't there a famous director of something like Livingston Moore?
I don't
Michael Jackson's Blanket. That's old.
blank.
Blanket.
Well, I mean,
You
it's a classic
always stay
example.
warm though. Blanket.
Gwyneth Paltrow. Apple.
Apple.
Just Apple.
I think
I
that
kind of think that they just see something and name
Yeah.
their child after it.
It's like-
Something that's in the delivery
You're
room.
just
like the
so
most
exhausted when you have
egotistical
your
thing.
child, and it's like, honey, what are we gonna name this? I
like
don't know.
Coco.
Vending machine.
Apple. Can I have the apple? Okay.
let's call this
Jello.
one. Let's call this one
Jello.
surgical tubing.
Like
Bill Cosby names his kid.
TV.
After you get to a certain
Paper.
point, though, you kind of, I think, so celebrities, there's two types of people who name their kids weird things. It's celebrities and people who've had like 100 kids. Because after that point, you just get kind of kind of tired of, you know.
You
it's
get
like-
tired of naming
They just
kids.
also
Radiator.
Who wants to do
blend
that? I'm
Toaster.
30.
I actually met someone
Syrup.
named Danglebug before, but
Danglebug.
yeah, and he's got 12 sisters.
What?
So you're right.
Yeah.
There's like
It's like
12 sisters
Sasha,
and a Danglebug.
Sarah, like
How about the name
Tablet,
Coco?
Chrysanthemum.
Coco.
What do you,
That sounds
what
like
do
a
you guys
stripper.
think about the name
Who's the-
Coco?
who's the
exactly.
Or an
baby?
exotic
Courtney
dancer.
Cox
Courtney
named her
Cox.
child
Courtney
Coco.
Cox.
But I mean,
Coco, stripper.
there is one profession
Exotic
that she's
dancer.
gonna go
Yeah.
into.
Maybe for like
Or-
politicians or athletes?
stripper or famous perfume sales.
Ooh, yes.
I don't know. There is an exception to the rule, but not
Coco by
everyone can be the
Chanel.
exception. There is. That's it.
I think Coco sounds more like a dog than a stripper.
Good dog.
Either
Yeah,
way,
Coco.
She could be a
Coco,
dog. as a
Coco.
joke.
Candy's a very common name.
your
And
child is gonna her first words are gonna be.
Oops.
Are those words though? I mean,
They're more
they're
like sounds.
onomatopoeias.
onomatopoeia. Yeah, I guess so.
Onomatopoeia.
Well, I guess in that
Okay.
case, yeah.
I
don't know, I think-
Pretty close. Have we talked about audio science?
Audios.
Audio
Have we
science.
talked about
Whose
That kid-
kid is audio
Audio
science?
science.
I don't
Wait,
know,
wait,
but
who's-
he's gonna be smart someday.
I
He's
don't actually
going
know.
to be the next
We've mentioned
Albert
it before.
Einstein.
Yeah, who?
Seriously.
This is
I always picture
Not
it
as
like
a
Oh, okay, I'm gonna rein it in here and Up next, Bruce will be sharing some changing reputations of musicians, so stick around.
Bruce Jones back in action, and we're going to be talking about music and the reputations that come with it. So to start off, let's discuss Chris Brown. Remember how he started out sweet with those singles like With You, Yo, Excuse Me Miss? And then randomly, he tried to change his image. I mean, after that Rihanna issue, I wouldn't try to be so hardcore with all these rap verses and the Look At Me Now. I would probably lay low. And to kind of come from that, Lady Gaga, she was the first to create this whole weird image and began a whole wave of copycats like Nicki Minaj, Kesha, and Katy Perry to name a few. Now, she's feeling the need to be even more weird. Have you seen her new perfume ad? She has like these men crawling out of her skin. It's like, okay, you're selling perfume. I'm lost. Now, Taylor Swift, she has this whole squeaky clean, good girl reputation, but let's be honest, she's actually kind of slutty, constantly breaking up and dating these random guys and making hit singles off them. Hey, get your money, girl.
Alrighty, so next topic is breakups. We got Sean William Scott from American Pie and Lindsay Fremont from Victoria's Secret. After a one-year engagement, they have called it quits.
That just makes me want to cry.
I think that being engaged for an entire year is probably the reason they broke up.
That's common though. That's
In
like
Hollywood.
common practice. Yeah. I've been engaged to. I mean,
You've been engaged?
You've
For how
been
long
engaged?
have you been engaged now? And who are you engaged to?
I think that's a lie.
Oh, we don't
Okay,
wanna- we don't wanna
let's
keep it
stick
hush
to
hush. I don't wanna ruin
celebrities here.
yes.
I don't know. I was sad about it for a while, and I've moved on. I don't really want to talk about him anymore. They're not that
T
cool.
Swizzle? Come on.
She's my
Sean
favorite.
William
I
Scott.
love
You mean-
talking
you mean-
about T Swizzle.
Lindsay and Sean? You don't want to talk about Lindsay
No.
and Sean anymore?
No.
I am over him.
But Sean William Scott is one of the great American actors. He was in Dude, Where's My Car? And other things, I'm sure.
Okay, like
T
anyone
Swift
can-
wrote like the number one single of the year. Which
Okay,
we
okay.
are
Okay,
never,
I'ma let you
ever,
finish.
ever
I'ma let
getting
you
back
finish.
together.
But can we please take a moment of silence for the fallen tributes of the Taylor Swift Hunger Games? Okay, moving. But seriously, breakups.
So who was T Swift's last breakup?
Harry Styles, One
Harry
Direction.
Styles.
We all know that was going One Direction.
You know, Harry Styles would be a great name for a hairstylist.
A
He
hairstyle,
just
yeah.
sounds like a 50-year-old guy with
Yeah.
his hair spiked
Just
up.
very.
What
and
does he
some
do?
sideburns,
What's Harry Styles?
with some glasses.
He's in
and
One
shades.
Direction.
He sings.
When did One Direction come
They
into being?
came together.
And how many breakups
Wasn't
breakups
it
did
X
the
Factor or
Direction?
something?
You know what? I
They were
won't
on
be
the-
surprised if Taylor
weren't.
Swift
They-
goes
they
through
were-
each of the One Direction. She's on a roll. She might as well just go all the way
This was
through.
number 13.
She might as well
They
just
could
make
do
her
a
way
breakup
through Hollywood. Yeah.
They
do
could
a
all
collab
make a
album.
song about her
Just
together, about how
imagine-
they're never getting back together.
Just imagine if
We're
Adele
definitely
and
for
Taylor
sure-
Swift got together and then broke up.
Oh, man.
They would make
Ultimate breakup
some.
war song. Just,
Yes.
They would make some Grammys.
They
I'm
would.
telling you.
It'd be horrible.
Yeah.
It'd be like, we're never getting back together. And honey, you're in the ocean and it's blue. And I'm sorry, but there's teardrops on my guitar. And I'm just so sad.
She's strumming in the deep.
That's the one, the ocean and the deep. I couldn't.
do you think that Taylor Swift just kind of secretly has like a contract with all these guys? It's just like, okay, I'll date you, but only for like a month.
And
because
I
So
have
I
to
can
write
make
a
a
so I
breakup
can make
song.
another song.
Yeah.
We're running
yeah.
the business here. We need to.
Just
We need to. She's like a puppy mill, but for emotions.
She's like, hey, can I get together with you so I can write a song about you?
okay,
and then
guys.
break
She
up.
needed elbow.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna bring it together. That was our show, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hollywood Lights. Tune in next week.